Turning 30 as a Slavic girl just hits differently because nobody prepared us for this. Our mothers taught us to be strong, to sacrifice, and to just shrink ourselves. And for a long time, I thought this is it. This is just life. But something happened in between 28 and 30. These 2 years shaped me so much, and these 2 years just changed the way that I'm thinking about life and just everything in general. Something shifted and I stopped. I stopped doing things that were slowly draining me, and before I didn't even realize this. So today I'm sharing with you 5 things that I stopped doing as a 30 years old Slavic girl. And I wish someone told me this while I was in my 20s. So girls, listen up. Hi, I'm Tatiana, Confessions of a Slavic Girl, and on this channel we talk about breaking generational pattern, Slavic girlhood, and building a life that actually feels like yours. Okay, so the first thing that I stopped doing is over-explaining myself. Picture this. You get invited to a party, and instead of just saying, oh, no thanks, you write a full-on essay. You start explaining yourself that you had a really busy week, that you had other plans as well, and that your dog needs you and you don't want to leave him by himself at home, and just explaining every single thing that you do, that you did, and why you can't do it. Girl, you don't need to write a dissertation on why you don't want to go out on a Friday night. Nobody asked for your autobiography, come on. No is a complete sentence, but we were never taught that as Slavic women. We grew up proving ourselves to everyone, to parents, to teachers, to partners, random relatives that you saw twice a week, to every single person that you saw on the street, your neighbor, everyone. Just everyone. We over-explain ourselves to seem reasonable, to avoid conflict, to make sure nobody thinks badly of us. But here's the thing, the more you explain yourself to people, the less respect you will get from them. The more that you explain yourself, the less they will respect your boundaries. You're not defending yourself in court. You're just living your life. And you're allowed to do whatever you want to do without a written statement. The second thing that I stopped doing, it goes a bit with the first one, but I'll make it as a separate one. Listening to everyone, to their opinions about your life. You know, the committee, again. Parents, teachers, some weird relatives that you see twice in your lifetime. They all know for you how to live better. Everyone knows about your life and they know the perfect solution to everything. They all have opinions about your job, about your relationship, about your age, about your weight, your hair, everything. Everyone has an opinion for everything, especially if you're a woman. And they are not afraid to vocalize it. That's the thing. And I used to generally sit with it, lose my sleep, rethink my whole life, my whole identity, because some woman at a family dinner raised her eyebrows at my choices. But here's the thing that I noticed. The people that give the loudest advice, they are usually the people not living the life that you want. They are not happy, they are not free, and they are not where you want to be. They are not where you are trying to go. So let's normalize not listening to opinions of the people that haven't been there where we're going. They don't know the destination. How are they going to know the route? Yet somehow these are the people, the first one to tell you what to do. Your distant aunt that has seen you twice before in your life is telling you about your career choices. Or some mom's friend that is unhappy in her marriage for the last 40 years is giving you relationship advice. Girl, come on. No. Stop doing that. Why are we taking directions from people who've never been where we're trying to go? This is my question. This is one of the main questions. Why are you listening to those people? And losing sleep, losing energy, and just please stop doing that. Someone is trying to give me advice. I'm thinking to myself, is this person living the life that I want to live? If not, I'm not even listening to their advice. Their opinion is not my problem. You don't need a panel of judges to live your life. We're not at the Olympics here, okay? Thank you. Okay, so the third thing that I stopped doing is putting everyone else's needs above my own. This one is so Slavic it actually hurts, because we were raised to serve someone else. We were raised to put everyone else's needs above our own. We were raised to feed everyone before ourselves. Physically, emotionally, energetically, just to serve and not ask questions. Your plate always comes last, because otherwise you're a selfish woman. You're not the right woman, and you're not the woman that you were raised to be. Your feelings can wait. You can endure and you can be silent. Someone else's needs are above you. A man's needs are above your needs. And this is portrayed as being a strong, good Slavic woman. And I was so proud of being that strong woman until I realized it has nothing to do with that. It's such a lie that they keep telling us, just to make us good at ignoring our own feelings. Self-abandonment is not good for you, and it's not noble. Self-abandonment is not loyalty, and self-abandonment is not love towards yourself or love towards other people. This is what not many people understand this here. And the plot twist, the moment that I started putting my own needs first, my relationships got better with myself and with other people, because I stopped quietly resenting everyone else for taking what I was feeling handing out, Turns out, filling your cup isn't being selfish. It's the only way it actually works. It's the only way you can actually be happy and lead a happy life. Number 4 is apologizing for my own opinion. Sorry, but I could be wrong, but don't take this the wrong way, but I think differently. Sounds familiar? I used to wrap up every single of my opinions in so many layers of, oh, I'm really sorry. Oh, I don't mean to bother you. Oh, but I think differently. And yes, it's okay to think differently. It's okay to have your own opinion, because we are taught from day one. Don't be too loud. Don't be too much. Don't make people uncomfortable. Don't tell people that you don't like something, because you need to be agreeable. You need to be soft. You need to be a woman. And after 30, I stopped doing all of these things. Not being a woman, though. I am proudly, happily a Slavic 30 years old woman. But yeah. If I can be challenged in a conversation, amazing. I love a good conversation. I love if you give me food for me to think about it. But it depends how it's wrapped. It depends how it's talked about. But I will not walk into every room pre-apologizing for existing, pre-apologizing for having a voice and having an opinion, because that's not being polite. That's shrinking yourself to make other people feel comfortable. And we've been small for so long, and enough is enough. Take up your space. Trust me, you've earned it. Okay, number 5. Yes, this is a good one too. I stopped rushing my timeline because of the clock. You know the speech. Tatiana, you're not getting younger. Tatiana, the clock is ticking. Oh, if you wait too long, you'll regret it. If you wait too long, you're not gonna get married. Blah, 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 blah. All of these things, And honestly, for some time, I felt this low-key panic, and I felt these words getting through my head. And I was running a race that I never signed up for. Because everyone here has a timeline for you. You have to get married by this age, you have to have kids by this age, or else what? What do you lose? You fail at being a Slavic woman. You failed at being what people expect you to be. And after 30, I noticed something. The women that rushed picked the wrong partner, stayed in the wrong situation, made huge decisions just to beat someone's imaginary timeline. And they weren't happy. That's the most important thing. They weren't happy, they are not happy, and they're not gonna be happy. Because so many women that I know, they tell me that they would do anything to bring back time. They would do anything to change, not to rush, and to just take it slow and live their life. Not pay attention to someone's countdown in their head. Those people were just on time for someone else, not even for themselves. And after 30, I decided that my life is not someone's countdown. My life is not a timeline that I have to rush for someone else. I can be on my own schedule and not apologize for it. My life is not a countdown. Your life is not a countdown. My life is not a calendar, neither is yours. And I'm not late, neither are you. You're just on your own schedule, and that's exactly where you're supposed to be. Just to wrap it up really quickly, I just want to say one more thing. These things did not change overnight, and honestly, I'm still working on some of them. But awareness is always the first step, and it's good to be here. So tell me in the comments which one of these hit the hardest. I read every single comment, and if you're new here and this felt like something you needed to hear, please follow. I appreciate every single person that follows me, especially now at the beginning of my YouTube journey. And we will talk more about Slavic girlhood, power being raised, and just all the cool things that cool women need to know. Have a good day. Bye. See you next week.